time that I'm down, I rise up. Every time. Every time that I'm down, I rise up. Every time they hate, go harder. Every time I fall, get smarter. Every time I get it. Every time I get it. Every time that I'm down, I rise up. Every time they hate, go harder. Every time I fall, get smarter. Every time I get it. Every time I get it. Whoa. Opposition can't touch me at all. I'm rising up every day and I never will fall. What you do, I see it all through a crystal ball. Swallow will, baby, go, go, never stall. Whoa, baby, and what you think about how I flow, baby? You can see me rising up every single day. Got the GPS navigation, yeah, I'm on the way. And I'ma say it like, every time that I'm down, I rise up. Every time they hate, go harder. Every time I fall, get smarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WEF Strikeout. Man, what a strikeout episode we had last week. Every single match on that show was an absolute banger. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 matches in store for you here tonight, including our first contest. A former WEF United States champion, the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly, will be going up against a former WEF Intercontinental Champion, the Demon Judas. And if I am not mistaken, I believe this is the first time that these two have clashed in one-on-one competition. I expect these two to have an absolute brawl. But ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss our first contest. Let's go ahead and get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Monsters from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds.
If I'm not mistaken, the longest reigning WEF United States champion in the company's history in real life. And he battles the Demon Judas, the leader of the Twisted Nation, in our opening contest here tonight. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this moment to apologize for not having an episode of the RUW Fight Club up like I said I would. I didn't mean to do that. I'm hoping to have an episode of it this week. Just stay tuned, see if I upload it. I feel like right after this live stream, if you're watching this on Twitch, I may go ahead and do an episode of the Fight Club. I may just go ahead and get that out of the way. So yeah, there will be an episode of the RUW Fight Club this week.
And his opponent, representing the nation from the pits of hell, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Demon Judas!
The leader of the Twisted Nation. This monster of a human being right here, the Demon Judas. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into this contest. The Demon Judas battles the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly. And there's the bell. We are now underway as Judas immediately taking down the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly. And now look at this. Grizzly being locked into a waist lock by the Demon Judas here. Judas wisely targeting that rib cage and that midsection of the Hillbilly Beast, but Grizzly turns it around, has a headlock applied. Oh my God, he is wrenching on that headlock. He is sending a message, and you have to wonder, whoever wins this match, because you know, coming up very soon at WEF WrestleZone, the United States Champion JT, who will be in action later tonight in our main event, he will put that U.S. Championship on the line against Alexander Kelly, who earned the right to challenge for that title yet again. JT will defend his United States Championship against Alexander Kelly at WrestleZone. But back to what I was saying. You have to ask yourself the question, whoever wins this match, are they going to be in line for a future shot at that WEF United States Championship? You have to wonder. Oh my God! Judas with the super kick out of nowhere. Let's try to focus back on the action here, but you do have to ask yourself that question. And now, what's Judas looking? Oh my God! Judas damn near decapitated the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly, but is still somehow only able to get a count of one. This action already kicking us off hot and heavy here between Judas and the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly. And look at this, Judas raining down right hands on the face of the Hillbilly Beast. And he could be looking for a big move here. Judas with an Irish whip, delivering that kick to Grizzly. And Judas is now up on the middle rope. What could he possibly be thinking here? Holy hell! Spinning heel kick from the middle rope takes down Grizzly. And now Judas could just be looking to put an end to this contest. There's a big boot to the face. Grizzly is getting absolutely picked apart here in this contest as Judas delivers the elevated flatliner. And now looking to put an end to this contest. This could be a short opening contest. The Judas effect connects. There's a cover. And just like that, Judas making light work of the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly. And I don't think we've ever seen anybody defeat Grizzly that quickly. That is a first. Judas makes history with that win, defeating the Hillbilly Beast Grizzly in record time. Grizzly could not answer back. Look at this. Elevated flatliner connects, and then Judas immediately following that up with the Judas effect on the Grizzly, and that was able to secure the win for Judas.
Here is your winner, the Demon Judas.
Amazing win for the Demon Judas, defeating Grizzly in record time. As I stated, I don't think anybody has defeated Grizzly that quick, but ladies and gentlemen, more action headed your way. In our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, the Raven, the Prophet Lucy will battle Lumberjack. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that these two have faced off ever. So this is going to be an interesting contest, a clash of styles between these two. Lumberjack, we know, is a former World Tag Team Champion, a former a former Tennessee Backyard Wrestling welterweight champion, and a former WEF United States champion, which, fun fact, Lucy also is a former WEF United States champion, back when he was formerly known as Drake Danger. But ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss our next contest.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from the pits of hell, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Demon, Lucy.
And here is Lucy, a frightening specimen to behold. You know, just a couple of weeks ago, Lucy had his shot at Alexander Kelly's 24/7 championship. He was unsuccessful in winning that match, however, but he battles a former WEF United States champion, a former World Tag Team champion, and a former TBW welterweight champion, Lumberjack.
And his opponent, representing those guys, from Whitesburg, Kentucky, weighing in at 178 pounds, Lowenberg Jack.
Lumberjack making his way down to the ring, gonna teach Lucy a lesson in athleticism here tonight, but will he be successful in teaching that lesson? Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out as our second contest is about to be underway. Lucy versus Lumberjack. A clash of styles that we are about to witness in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. And the bell sounds. We are now underway, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to get a collar and elbow tie-up here. Oh, but look at this. Lucy driving Lumberjack into the corner. The official asking for a clean break, and we are going to get one. But now Lumberjack displaying his strength, connecting the Samoan drop onto Lucy. And now look at this ground and pound from Lumberjack here. But just like that, Lucy answering back, not going to let Lumberjack keep the momentum for that long. But look at this, Lumberjack, just like that, turning things back around in his favor, wisely targeting those legs of the Raven Lucy. And now look at this, just dribbling his head off the canvas like it's a damn basketball. And Lumberjack with a stomp to the face. Now it's Lucy, who may be in some trouble here, as Lumberjack is working on that neck. A very wise strategy, just pick apart Lucy as much as you can here. There's a cover. Only the count of 2 for Lumberjack. Oh, Lumberjack dropping the knee on the back of the head. And Lucy could be in some serious trouble here. Lumberjack with an Irish whip, connecting the back elbow right to the jaw. Oh, but Lumberjack gloating just a little too much here. And Lucy is going to make him pay for it. Has Lumberjack up. Oh my God. Dropping him right on the top of his head. And look at this, Lucy raining down headbutts to Lumberjack. Lumberjack just got a little too cocky, a little too confident, and Lucy is making him pay for that right now. Now look at this, Lucy, repeated shot. There's another headbutt. That one able to bust Lumberjack clean open. Lucy on the apron. What is he possibly thinking here? Oh, springboard clothesline connects. Now it's Lumberjack who might be in trouble here. Lucy, springboard splash, but he miscalculated and crashed and burned as a result. And Lumberjack's now going to take advantage of Lucy's mistake. Lucy pulling himself up in the corner. Lumberjack seemingly with a full head of steam, but he got caught. This is just a back and forth contest that we are witnessing right now between Lumberjack and the Raven Lucy. And now Lumberjack, look at this, going back to picking apart every single part of the body. But now Lucy able to answer back, has Lumberjack up. And sending him throat first off that top rope. And Lucy could be looking to end this. Lucy, holy hell! Springboard crossbody connects. And now it's Lucy picking apart the body of Lumberjack. Lumberjack gonna have to go over to the corner for a breather that Lucy is not going to allow him to get. Now Lucy heading up top. What's he thinking here? Swanton bomb connects right to the back. Lumberjack could be broken in half here as Lucy is hooking him up for the Fear Factor. There's a cover. No, still not enough to put away Lumberjack. Oh, it looks like Lucy was looking for the fallen angel, but Lumberjack connected a beautiful drop kick, but only able to get a count of one. What a contest between these two. Now Lumberjack bringing the fight to Lucy. There's a swinging neck breaker. Now it's Lucy, unable to regroup, but I spoke too soon. Now Lucy, again with these headbutts. He could just be trying to open up that wound even more on Lumberjack's head. And now Lucy looking to end this thing. Oh, but Lumberjack had it scouted. Super kick to the face. There's a cover. No, Lucy still in this contest. What a match. What a match we're witnessing between these two. Lumberjack, curb stomp. Curb stomp. And that could very well do it. No! Lucy still in this match. But Lumberjack going back to the well. The second curb stomp connects. Will that do it? And it does. What a win. What a match. Holy hell. Oh my God. That contest was absolutely unbelievable. Look at this. Swanton bomb right to the back. But Lumberjack had the finishing move scouted, connecting the super kick, was unsuccessful in getting a count of 3 there, but hold on just a second. Lumberjack connecting the curb stomp, but he knew there was a high chance Lucy would counter. That was a risky move. But that first curb stomp unsuccessful in getting Lumberjack the victory. But even though it was risky, it was very risky, Lumberjack went back to the well again. A second curb stomp. And that was the final move to put down Lucy.
Here is your winner, Lumberjack.
Look at the blood running down the face of Lumberjack from those multiple headbutts. but Lumberjack brought the fight. What a win for Lumberjack. Able to put down Lucy. But ladies and gentlemen, main event time coming up next, and you do not want to miss this. Ladies and gentlemen, what a tag team match this is going to be. Death Incorporated. James Taylor and Alexander Kelly, the current World Tag Team Champions, battle the unusual team of the Madhouse Jackal and the current WEF United States Champion, JT. Now, the reason this match has been made official is because not only is Alexander Kelly battling JT for the United States Championship very soon at WrestleZone, but the Madhouse Jackal is the first ever WEF United States Champion. So Alexander Kelly said, all right, not only do I want to give these fans a preview of my match at WrestleZone, I want to see if I could hang with the first ever WEF United States Champion as well as the current. What a tag team match main event this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss this. Oh, look at this, decked out in all purple gear, and it looks amazing.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 438 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions and the Total Non-Stop Wrestling Champions, Alexander Kelly and James Taylor. Money Incorporated.
Death Incorporated take on the team of the first ever WEF United States Champion and the current WEF United States Champion. What a contest this is going to be, folks. That purple gear looked absolutely fantastic. I can't even lie. Sorry.
Representing the Monsters from parts unknown, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jack
The Madhouse Jackal making his way down to the ring. He was also the first ever RUW Hardcore Champion. Former WEF Macho Man Champion as well. Jackal's done about all of it in this business. He's also a former WEF Ladder City briefcase holder. And here is Alexander Kelly's opponent at WrestleZone, JT. He will put that title on the line against Kelly at WrestleZone. And even though this is a tag team match, this could very well be a preview of what's in store when these two clash at WrestleZone. JT actually defeated Alexander Kelly at WEF season finale earlier this year to get the United States Championship. So it's kind of an intriguing story, because even though Alexander Kelly had to win a #1 contenders match to earn another shot at that title, he is technically getting his entitled rematch clause for that championship as well. So ladies and gentlemen, WEF WrestleZone is a show you do not want to miss, because not only is Alexander Kelly facing JT for the WEF United States Champion, but that man in the ring right now, the Madhouse Jackal, will be going up against the Demon for the WEF Macho Man Championship in the main event of WrestleZone. But back to the action here. James Taylor, was looking to rally, but Jackal had him scouted. Now what's Jackal thinking here? Jackal. Spine buster to Taylor. And Taylor, was looking to crawl over to his corner and potentially make the tag to Alexander Kelly, but the Madhouse is not going to let that happen. And we all remember the history between the Madhouse Jackal and the Nemesis James Taylor. In season 3, these two had a match at the very first ever RUW Cupid's Havoc, where it was the Madhouse Jackal versus the Nemesis James Taylor to crown the first ever RUW Hardcore Champion, where if James Taylor lost that match, he would be fired from RUW. Well, he did lose, and he did get fired. He was reinstated as a referee, but has since once again become a competitor for RUW. But man, James Taylor did not like that break that he had to take from RUW because he lost that match. And that is what granted Jackal the first ever RUW Hardcore Champion. JT taking down his challenger at WrestleZone. And it looks like we're going to get a preview between Kelly and JT here. Look at this. JT raining down right hands, and Alexander Kelly, just like that, has been busted open. JT looking to target that wound even more. And now JT, planting Alexander Kelly. Now JT picking Kelly up. But Kelly able to fight back. Kelly, small package. There's a roll-up. Only the count of one. Was looking to take the WEF United States Champion by surprise. Now Alexander could be gloating a little too much. JT makes the tag out to the Madhouse Jackal. And now Jackal, never mind. Kelly answering back. Alexander hooking up Jackal and plants him. What a move. Jackal has just been busted open here. You can see the blood running down the forehead as Alexander just delivered those multiple strikes. Now Alexander, inverted DDT onto the Madhouse Jackal. And Kelly makes the tag out to Taylor. Currently, the World Tag Team Champions are in firm control of this tag team match. Taylor with a cover on the Jackal, but I don't know, his foot might be underneath the rope, but the official didn't see it, so Jackal had to pop that shoulder up. And look at this, James Taylor playing dirty, choking out the Madhouse Jackal. Jackal with a roll-up. Only able to get the count of one. Now Jackal. Michinoku driver connecting onto James Taylor. James had to roll out of the ring to catch a quick breather, but he's back in. And now James with a shot to the bridge of the nose of the Madhouse Jackal. Taylor now has Jackal up and plants him with a power slam. And now tagging out to Alexander Kelly. And now Kelly breaking away at the face of the Madhouse Jackal. Now Kelly on the apron. Buckshot lariat nearly decapitates the Madhouse Jackal. And now Kelly, just like that, tagging the Nemesis James Taylor back into this tag team match. Death Incorporated in firm control over the team of what I like to call the United States Champions, even though Jackal was the first ever United States Champion and does not currently hold any gold. But James Taylor makes a tag out to Alexander Kelly, who delivers a shot to the midsection of the Madhouse Jackal. Jackal in the corner, Kelly with a shot to the face. Oh, and a kick right to the midsection. Oh, and look at this. Of course we saw this coming. Alexander Kelly playing dirty as well. Anything and everything to get the upper hand. Taste of Danger connects on the Madhouse Jackal. Kelly dragging him away from the ropes. There's a cover, but here comes JT to break it up before the count of one was even made. And Alexander, look at this, connecting the suplex on the champion. Alexander, whiplash from out of nowhere to the Madhouse Jackal. Jackal still in it. Blood running down the face, and Jackal is not going to give up. But look at this. Kelly, oh! Was looking for a spear. Jackal had it countered. And now Jackal, look at this. Targeting the left arm of Alexander Kelly, but Kelly fighting back. All Kelly does is fight, and he is bringing the fight in this tag team match, taking down the Madhouse Jackal. And Alexander making the tag out to James Taylor. And James connecting an elbow drop right to the sternum of the Madhouse Jackal. And now James, he's going up top. Oh, was looking for a knee drop. Jackal rolled out of the way at the last possible second. He might have just saved his career with that one. And now Jackal has James Taylor up, displaying his strength, setting him down with a power slam. And Jackal making the much needed tag to the WEF United States Champion JT. And now JT is bringing the fight to the Nemesis James Taylor here. What's JT thinking here? Oh my God, back elbow connects right on the dot. There's a cover. Oh, but only the count of one for the United States Champion James Taylor, making the tag out to Alexander Kelly. Oh, but Kelly got caught with a menacing forearm by JT. And now JT with yet another shot to the face. And now JT, what's he thinking here? Oh, good God. Planting Alexander Kelly. That was a unique but very effective move. Alexander with a spear. Nearly cutting the Madhouse Jackal in half. Alexander Kelly is just full of absolute rage right now. He is beating the hell out of everybody. Alexander. Springboard senton connects. Alexander picking apart the Madhouse Jackal here, raking away at the back. But just like that, Jackal able to counter. All that did was piss him off. Sidewalk slam into the cover. But Kelly able to get that shoulder up. Oh, but he got caught with a neck breaker. And now Jackal tagging out to the WEF United States Champion JT. JT standing toe-to-toe with his challenger Alexander Kelly right now. JT, back body drop. Now JT going up top, but Alexander calling over to the corner, makes the tag to James Taylor. Oh, but JT is still targeting Alexander Kelly for whatever reason. James Taylor, though, spine buster. Spine buster connects. But if I were James Taylor, I would just pin him. But James, elbow drop. There's a cover, but Jackal breaking it up before the count of 1. Oh, but JT might be about to catch. Oh, no! James Taylor was looking for a stunner. JT had it countered. Now putting James up against the ropes. Now what's JT thinking here? Oh, he's got a head full of steam. Oh! Suicide dive wipes out the nemesis James Taylor. What a tag team main event. But now James, was looking for, I think, a DDT on the JT. But JT, good God, what a move. Hip toss into the neck breaker. Official at a count of 6. These two may want to start heading back inside the ring. And that's exactly what they're going to do. But now JT with a super kick. And he is looking to put the exclamation point on this match. Springboard clothesline takes down the nemesis. There's a cover. But here comes Kelly to break it up. Now JT tagging out to the Madhouse Jackal. And now Jackal hooking up James Taylor. Shock treatment. It connects. There's a cover. Will that do it? No. Taylor still in this. I cannot believe the action we are seeing in this main event. Jackal tearing down James Taylor. Oh, Alexander just punched Jackal in the face. But James Taylor's in the target zone. Claymore! And that could very well do it. And it does. James Taylor once again takes a pinfall loss to the Madhouse Jackal. What a main event, folks. Looking back at the highlights here, both teams brought the fight, but Death Incorporated suffer a loss. Taste of danger by Alexander Kelly to the Madhouse. And a whiplash from out of nowhere to the Madhouse. But even that didn't do it. James connecting the elbow drop to JT. But now JT super kick to Taylor. This match was all over the place. Jackal connecting the shock treatment to James Taylor. But ladies and gentlemen, what ended this match was this Claymore kick to the nemesis, connecting fully.
Here are your winners, Jack and JT.
The Madhouse Jackal and JT have defeated Death Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll just about do it for this week's episode of WEF Strikeout. Thank you for tuning in if you did. Join us later this week for another episode of the RUW Fight Club. Thank you for tuning in if you did, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, take care of yourself and love yourself. And we are out of here.